Welcome to our vlog. This is a week in August 2014 at Fountain Gardens. One of the things we decided to do this week was make some soup with our customers to help them make a healthy meal and to enjoy the produce from our garden. So we had some courgette flowers which eventually turned into courgettes and some tomatoes which eventually ripened, and these are the results. So here's Abby making some tomato and courgette soup, which is really beautiful. We hardly needed any ingredients because we had most of our own, and we got lots for the composter too. So we also decided to paint our planters outside the scheme this week because they were looking a little bit tired and very weather worn and really boring. We want to put some new flowers in there, so we thought it's time to give them a lick of paint before we do that. We're really pleased with the result. We think it looks really, really nice and it's a great welcome to the scheme. Okay, so we're really happy with how this has turned out, and it took us a lot less time than we thought. They look really bright but not Teletubby bright, and they're just really, really pretty, and they're going to look fantastic next to the flowers. So we are very, very happy with a day's work. And we got so enthusiastic about painting the planters outside that we decided to do the benches inside as well because they were also looking really bad. So we got the same paint out from Community Repaint and had a good go at the benches on the inside, and they're looking great now. Okay, so we went to the charity shop this morning to buy some stuff for our short-term assessment flat and also some things for our social enterprise. And we managed to find some amazing houseplants where we think actually the pots are worth more than what we got charged for the whole item, and they look really good. We also found these amazing teacups. Abby, do you want to explain what these are going to be for?
These are going to be for making little bird feeders and to be sort of hung like that, and these can be used for plants or teacup candles, and maybe in some cellophane or something.
They were completely bargainous, so we're really pleased with those.
£3.
Yeah. And at the back there we've also found rather luminous, but it'll look absolutely fantastic in our short-term assessment flat, pot plant holder, so we're going to get a new plant for that. And we've also got this beautiful bottle which we're going to use as a kind of flower vase type thing. As you can see in the background, there are some of our beautiful flowers from Fountain Gardens, so we thought get a nice container for them. And then, as this is Fountain Gardens, we've also got a bit of a random purchase, some lard. Abby, would you like to explain?
The lard is for the bird feeders. Hopefully we won't make the birds obese and they'll be falling out of the sky.
Yeah,
they'll
we will.
Very happy in the winter with lots of nuts and seeds in them.
Absolutely, we're going to limit the amount of lard that the birds actually intake. And yeah, that's our charity shop haul. These are some of the flowers that are currently growing in the therapy garden, which we can cut and put into the vases that we got from the charity shop to help to brighten up our crisis flat, so that when people have been discharged from hospital, they've got a warm, friendly, bright environment to be in, which will hopefully help them feel a little bit better while they're going through a challenging time. Once we got back from the charity shop, we did realise something that we hadn't noticed about some of our purchases, which we got really excited about. We've just made an absolutely amazing discovery. These cups that we got from the charity shop were made in the GDR in Colditz. Our colleague Bill just had a good old look at them and he tipped it up and he saw that it was made in the GDR. It's so exciting if you like that kind of thing. One of the things that customers and colleagues have been getting involved with this week is helping to make the world's longest pom-pom line for charity. So we've been making pom-poms with customers. This one is nearly as big as Abby's head, and we've also been making some smaller ones to make a longer line. And it's been really good fun. The customers have really enjoyed it. It's something that they didn't really do before, and they had a go, and yeah, it was just quite relaxing. It's quite therapeutic, just winding the wool and putting it all together. So yeah, that's been a really popular activity this week. We've been getting into our arts and crafts at Fountain Gardens with customers. They're having a really good time trying out new things, and one of the things that we decided to make is we're going to make some bunting with them. And this week we went to the charity shop to go and get some material and just the items that we need to put together to make bunting like this.
They're quite big for pillowcases, but we really like the fabric, so we're going to make them into bunting just to brighten up the place and maybe for our social enterprise. We also got some really good cups, just so we've got some nicer cups that we can give to people when we have meetings and people come to visit us and things, because we've got all sorts of random ones that aren't so nice.
And Abby, what on earth is that enormous pile of folders and papers and various different things behind you?
This is the flowers that I'm pressing for the cards, my messy desk, for our social enterprise. here, and also it's my lunch as well.
So just to explain, we have a DIY flower press going on there, and we're just making the first couple just to show customers what we can make with beautiful flowers out of our garden to inspire them to get involved. We work really hard making Fountain Gardens a great place to live. We've made a beautiful therapy garden, which is a fantastic place for customers to socialise and spend time with their support network, and also to relax and be inspired and feel positive. We also make the properties that the customers live in safe, comfortable, and a great place to take their next steps, recover and manage their diagnosis so that they can move forward with independent living. This week we found a risk near the scheme. One of the customers found a needle on the street, and so we worked closely with Turning Point, and our colleague Sean helped to dispose of the needle and managed to access some resources from Turning Point to help us if we come across this kind of problem again.
One of our customers at Fountain Gardens found a used needle outside yesterday. We took it to our partners at Turning Point. We're just down the road, and they very kindly donated these sharps boxes, which we're going to use to keep our customers safe in the future at Fountain Gardens.
One of the organisations that we also worked really closely this week with was National Debtline, to help customers to calculate their budgets and their debts so that they could move forward towards stable financial independence, and National Debtline have been absolutely amazing at this. We also worked with the British Gas Energy Trust and did some applications to see if we can get some support for customers who incurred debt whilst they were very unwell. So that was a bit of a brief overview of a week in Fountain Gardens. Please check us out on Twitter. We'll put information in the description boxes below about what we've been doing this week and links to any organisations that we've worked with who've helped us. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.